I'm doing all right.
I know you look at every game the same, all 56 of them, but is there a little bit of, I don't know, knowing you're playing an in-state team like Miami, top 25 matchup, historical program, game means a lot to Lovelady being he's an alum. Is there a little bit something extra maybe tomorrow night when you guys play them?
Not really. I mean, each team is, we preach it's a faceless opponent. So, to us, it's another opportunity to get another win in the win column. And we know that obviously this win would mean a lot more than a team that's unranked. So, from a standpoint of looking ahead and wanting to host and wanting to move on in the postseason, then we know that this is a big game that we need to win. So, other than that, then it's just another game. We're just out here trying to win.
So you wouldn't consider this game a measuring stick more than any other game?
No, I feel like when you start doing that, you're putting more pressure on yourself than you need to. It's another game. It's another team. If those guys were to come out here and wear a different jersey, then what is it? Is it all of a sudden not a big game? I think once we start making it a big deal, you start adding extra pressure that doesn't need to be added.
Has the early success maybe enhanced the goals you have? You talked about obviously not just making a regional, which is kind of what everyone says before the season. You talked about hosting, and obviously that comes with being top 16 and all that stuff. Is that something you guys are talking about more now that you know that you might have the beginnings of a record to possibly get there?
Well, we talked about it before the season started. We all had a goal in our mind of exactly what we wanted, and the fact that we're off to a hot start, we're doing well. It's really good for the young guys who've never been playing at this level before to see okay, we got a chance. Even the older guys who've been here before, like myself, who've never even been to a regional, it kind of helps to see that this is the culture that we created, and we're gotten off to a start where it's kind of panning its way out.
Well, you talk about the young guys, and some of these freshmen have been outstanding so far. Matt Archer had a huge hit on Sunday. What did it mean to see a kid like Matt Archer go deep there?
That's unbelievable. That kid doesn't even hit homers in practice, I feel like. So to hit a homer like that and to be, even though it was the second inning, a big point in the game, it made the difference in the game. So to have a guy like that, like a young guy come through in a situation like that, that's awesome. That's huge for the team and an unbelievable experience for himself.
What's it been like to watch your pitching staff, this pitching staff that's given up 2 runs in 44 innings? They're
really good. We got to see them all fall, and we knew going into this season that this was going to be an unbelievable pitching staff. And they're doing exactly what we thought they would do. This team is all around, I feel like, very, very good, and the best team that I've ever been on here at UCF. And the pitching staff, we didn't hit that well last weekend, and of course they gave up 2 runs in 44 innings, like you said. Everybody's picking each other up when it's needed. So.
Do you have any personal connections with anyone on Miami, being out of the in-state team, any travel ball guys you might have played with or against?
Yeah, I played with Jordan Lala. I also played with Raymond Gill in summer ball. So there's a couple guys over there that I do know. So it'll be fun to see them, and it'll be fun to get on the field with them.
I know you say obviously you look at every game the same way, but just playing these midweek games against Florida guys, that's got to be fun. Some of these people you play on the weekend conference, you don't really have ties to, but you have ties to Stetson and Miami and Florida State and JU. It's fun when guys that know each other go up against each other, right?
It is a lot of fun. They're in the same state as you, and each team in Florida wants to be considered the best team in Florida. So to us, it is another game, but when it's time to play, we look at it as it's just another team. So.
I love what you mentioned over the weekend that if you guys continue on the track you're on track for a regional, but the regional is not your only goal.
No.
Has Omaha been mentioned outwardly? Is that the spoken goal?
Yes, it's been, like I said, it's been mentioned before the season started. That's the goal that we had. We want to go to Omaha, and we want to win Omaha. Hosting a regional, going to a regional, super regional, that's all just along the way. So we speak like we want to host a regional, but that's just because that's just the first step. So that's just because we speak about it doesn't mean that's the end goal. And if we host a regional, then our season was just a success. Omaha is definitely the end goal.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.